BTP, Big Business Technology for Small Business.
Good morning, welcome to BTP. Michael Jenkin here with Daniel. How are you today?
Morning, guys.
Hope you're having a great day today, and for your coffee break today, let's talk about something different. Let's talk about something that people don't really understand. Let's talk about Notifiable Data Breach. You've heard the term before, it's been in the media, the Privacy Act, the government are talking about it, but how does it actually affect you? Now, obviously it applies to a certain group of small businesses and businesses out there. If you turn over $3 million, or if you're smaller and you happen to work in health industry, work with tax file numbers, credit reporting agencies and things like that, then you have to come under this ruling with a Notifiable Data Breach. Be aware though, all of these rules, as with the Privacy Act and things like that, can be retrofitted to other businesses future on. So at the moment, while this doesn't apply to everybody, best practice would be to understand and be aware of the Privacy Act and the Notifiable Data Breach. So first of all, what we're going to do today is we're going to explain this between myself and Daniel. Daniel represents another small business. He's a CEO. He's somebody in charge of a little enterprise of people who go away their day and generate lots of data. So let's have a talk to Daniel, the CEO. So,
Good morning.
how are you, Daniel?
Good, thanks.
You're good, great. Now, when you are working from home, how do you get your data from work to home?
Oh, it's easy. I normally use USB key.
See, that is using a USB key. Now, how do you get home at night?
I work in the city, so I just bust it in and out.
Bust it in and out, saves a lot of money, leaves the key on the seat beside him. That bus comes, the door opens, he rushes, briefcase in hand, he gets to the bus, bye-bye key, is sitting behind on the seat. So, what could be on that key, Daniel?
It's all the documents that I'm working on and financial stuff.
Financial stuff, alrighty. Could be client information too, could be anything. That in itself is a notifiable data breach if it contains anything under the Privacy Act about customers or tax file numbers or anything like that. So me being this concerned citizen who happens to sit at the same bus stop, finds this USB key and plugs it into my machine at home, ooh, good, it's got tax file numbers on it and things like that. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call up the advertiser, the messenger. I'm going to make some money out of this. Call the guy holding a ransom. Whatever I do with that, it's a notifiable data breach if your business fits there.
Okay, well, how about if I just email the documents to myself? Then I can't leave it on the bus.
So he's emailed the documents to himself. It's come home. He's also got a piece of spam with a phishing attempt in it. That phishing attempt's asked for his username and password. Someone's now gotten into his email account. They've gone through all your attachments. They've gone through anything you've ever sent to anybody. You've got all your contacts, your suggested contacts, probably their mobile numbers, their home addresses, whatever you've got in your email, tax file numbers, bing, notifiable data breach. So again, here we have a bit of data that's now leaked out because of a username and a password.
Okay. Can I use Dropbox?
You can use Dropbox or OneDrive or SugarSync or Simplicity, some other cloud service. Okay, same thing happens. Phishing attempt, along they come, they get your username, your password. Now, you think about how easy is it to get your Dropbox to synchronize your computer with your phone, with your neighbor's computer, with your uncle's computer. You want to share anything with anybody, just give them your username and password, they get all your stuff. So here you are continuing to feed files into your Dropbox unaware somebody else now has access to that exact data stream somewhere else on the planet. Again, a notifiable data breach. You need to let somebody know, I suspect somebody has this data. So the Ombudsman needs to know that you've got a notifiable data breach.
But what about if I've got Sonic Wall in place? Doesn't that help me?
Fantastic, you've got a firewall. Is it configured?
I suppose it is.
You suppose it is. Do you know it's configured? Is this thing... Okay, so here we have a firewall fully capable of doing things like blocking, log me in, TeamViewer, all those kinds of remote things that people do to get onto workstations without you knowing. It's able to log, it's able to record all the ins and outs of hacking activity and record packet sniffing and all those fancy geeky things that we do to track people. It can do all that, but is it a $1,200 paperweight that no one's turned anything on? Have they just plugged in the Ethernet, the internet, and you can go outbound and not control anything with what's going in or out? And there's the big question. So here we have another notifiable possible data breach because we don't know what our equipment is doing. So notifiable data breach, what is it? It's anybody who has let go somehow their data, whether it be through hacker or lost it or emailed the wrong person. It's any way that you can get that data outside your business where it shouldn't be And if you fall under that section in the Notifiable Data Breach or Privacy Act, then you need to be on top of it. You need to know what to do. You need to have a response plan. Do you? Now, what is our CEO going to do?
Well, I'm going to ring BTP.
So, there you go.
So if you guys need help or you want questions answered or even just asking some questions or finding out more information, just give us a call here at BTP and we can come out and have a chat.
We can look at all those geeky things for you. We can make it simple. We can help you with your business plan, your NDB plan, I should say, and we can help you understand and interpret some of the Privacy Act and some of the other acts that go with that. We have seen the stress this causes. We have seen people go through reporting breaches from anything from malware to hackers' activity. We are here to help you. We're here to give you advice. You can also contact the people who actually look after this in government, and they'll give you some advice. But just be aware that even if you do not fall underneath the categories at the moment, that best practice, you should have all these things looked at, antivirus and things like that. There's other things we haven't spoken about that we can do for you, things like data leak prevention through Trend Micro, which will actually stop documents from leaving your business via OneDrive, Dropbox, email if it contains certain keywords or contains certain strings of numbers that match a formula, like a credit card number. We can do all these wonderful things. Trend Micro, tip of the iceberg. We have so many solutions. Just give us a call.